Hello friends, welcome to my channel Economica. I, Dr. Gopal B. Saraswat, welcome you all to my channel. Today, we are going to learn seasonal adjustment using EViews. Why seasonal adjustment? Because in econometric analysis, if your time series data is not seasonally adjusted, your results may be spurious or they are not something which you can rely upon as a researcher. So, therefore, seasonal adjustment is highly important in time series data analysis under econometrics. So, how we can perform seasonal adjustment using eViews? Let's start with this. First of all, I'm going to create a eViews work file. So, I will click create a new eViews work file. Then I have to choose a frequency of my data. I am going to take weekly. I have to choose the data time from which year I want to download data. So I start from that is from January 2000. So in eViews we follow a format of date that is MMDDYY. End date of my data will be December 31st, 2019 and I click OK. So total 1044 observations will be available in my data set and starting from year 2000 to 2019. Now I need data because right now there is no data available for any kind of seasonal adjustment. So how I am going to download this data? I am going to download this data free of cost from a database. How? First go to file, click on open, go to database. Under the database, you click here in the database file type and go to FRED database. Click OK, go to browse, all series search. Once you do, you come here on this page. Now delete this asterisk sign. Now I want to download data for initial claims from US and I want data that must be weekly and non-seasonally adjusted. You can see that initial claims are available weekly, W for weekly, NSA means non-seasonally adjusted, and this is what I am looking for. I pick and drop this file here in my eViews and now this file is available. I close this FRED database file. Now this is all I have, that is the data. I double click, I can see the data is available from starting year 2000 till 2019. I will go to view, graph and OK. Here I can see the graph seems to be non-seasonally adjusted because the spikes in my time series data showcasing that data required seasonal adjustment because this seems to be highly repetitive in nature or seasonal trends is obvious in my data. So I will adjust seasonality. For seasonal adjustment, I again come to the view, go to spreadsheet and this is the data where I started. Then I go to proc, seasonal adjustment, STL decomposition. Here seasonality will be saved at ICNSA underscore SCF file and the seasonally adjusted file will be saved at ICNSA underscore SA. So this is my seasonal adjustment file name. Okay, I click on OK. Now the eViews will process this data and provide me a seasonal adjustment. Here you can see a graph. There are different graphs are available for making it more convenient you to understand. I'll just place them differently. Here this first graph is your original data of initial claims. The second graph is the trend. So what EViews did from this time series data, from this first graph, EViews picked trend only. This is the trend in your graph. In the third graph, this is the seasonality available within your data, which is EViews extracted. Then EViews remove trend, EViews remove seasonality. This is the remaining part from the series. This is the graph 4. The remaining, or you can say the remainder of the time series data after removing trend and seasonality. And finally, the last one is seasonally adjusted data. So these are the 5 graphs EViews produced, which you can utilize for further analysis. How? Let's see this. As I told you that seasonally adjusted data will be named as ICNSA underscore SA, and my raw data which is non-seasonally adjusted is ICNSA. If I open both the file in a group and plot a graph, here you can see the blue color line is my raw data which showing higher spikes, but this orange line which is seasonally adjusted underscore S means seasonally adjusted data is showing lower spikes and seems to be more robust and seasonally adjusted. So here you can see EViews have produced a time series which is seasonally adjusted and which can be utilized by the researcher for further analysis. So today we learned how to download a time series data from a database and how to remove seasonality out of the time series data. I hope you like my video. Thanks for watching.